My warmest greetings to the school officials, spearheaded by the superintendent, Madam Fatima R. Buado, to the administrators, headed by the school principal, my ninong, Sir Dennis A. Fernandez, to our teachers, to the parents and guardians, friends, and of course, to the graduates and completers of this school year 2021-2022. Today is indeed a memorable milestone in your education. Before we forget, let us give and dedicate this moment by extending your deepest gratitude to all the people who have been part of your journey. To God, whose presence in our lives has made everything possible. To our ever-beloved parents and guardians, who provided a caring family and whose efforts can never be measured. To your teachers, who led and endowed you with the gift of literacy, the legacy of computational skills, good morals, and citizenships for you to become self-actualized. To your friends, who engrave a lot of memories in your heart and made those endless demands, school requirements, and sleepless nights bearable. Indeed, no road is long with good company. To our alma mater, whose name Bactadis National High School shall always be shining because a part of it will stay, although you will be leaving. It is my honor to celebrate the successes and achievements of this batch graduates and completers with the theme K-12 graduates, pursuing dreams and fostering resilience in the face of adversity. It has been 2 years already since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. It inevitably changed life as we know it. It greatly affects the mode of education from the classic face-to-face modality to modular learning. It is undeniable that the way you learned for the past 2 years was very challenging. You have spent long hours staring at a screen and trying to retain concepts that have been presented, juggling responsibilities between home and school, dealing with isolation and all the uncertainty and frustration the pandemic brings. I believe that you get through all that because of your dreams. Dreams that give us a glint of shimmer and hope. Speaking of dreams, everyone has dreams, but not everyone has the willingness to chase them truly. In the pursuit of our dreams, life, without doubt, presents a sequence of challenges. And every time it comes along my way, I always remind myself that nothing worth having comes easy. That it takes a substantial amount of discipline, determination, and dedication just to get there. I assure you that everyone, even the most successful people on earth like Bill Gates, J.K. Rowling, Mark Zuckerberg, and Pia Wurtzbach, has a fair share of struggles and failures. The only difference is that they are brave enough to hold on to their dreams until they finally get their breakthroughs. We may all have unique sets of circumstances. There will be certain points in our lives where we lose control of what's happening to us and our lives become controlled by fate, which we can use as excuses. But learning to find those workarounds in our lives will give us the ability to succeed and inspire us to start implementing changes in our lives that need to be made to make our dreams come true. Remember that you are never too old, too poor, too sick, or too young to live your dreams. You might not get there the same way as others, but if you start believing and chasing your dreams now, you will eventually get there. After all, life is not about the consequences, but about the journey. I am in the process of living my dreams. And there are things I wish I have known earlier. I believe there is nothing wrong with enthusiastically dreaming like a child, but having a realistic perspective about the world would probably be a great help. It will also save us from being doomed. I thought before that life will be smooth sailing once I graduate. But no. Finishing school is not the end, but rather the beginning of embarking on an even bigger challenge in life. What challenges that may be, you may ask. For me, the biggest challenge is taking up space in society while making sure that it makes your soul shine. I know that you will be able to conquer the world by taking Viktor Frankl's advice that we must have a clear why. Because by knowing your whys, it will be easier to answer and face all the hows. The world out there is cruel. You will meet people who will constantly judge and scrutinize you. People will laugh at your failures or even discourage you. I hope that you will not be driven by the force of constantly proving yourself by aiming to be perfect or to be number one or to be a winner. Don't let that harden your heart. I have already been in that situation, constantly aiming at the top just to feel validated. Although it is exhilarating, it is also depressing at the same time. For keeping up with people's high expectations and beat up myself for making mistakes. I realize that no matter how hard you try to be the best, it will never be enough for people. So don't prison yourself dedicating your entire life to a temporary title at the expense of your relationship with others. Nothing is more important than your healthy relationship. Why? Because healthy relationships are where we get to influence, impact, and change people's lives. Life cannot be meaningful without them. So instead of proving to people that you are worth more than they think, I hope you aim to inspire, be kind, spread greatness, and lift each other. Think wildly, act fearlessly, and whatever you do, do it with a sincere heart. Ultimately, life, according to Mother Teresa, is not worth living unless it is lived for others. Now, dear graduates and completers, despite all the adversities that will come along the way, it is still the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. Eleanor Roosevelt once said that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So let me ask you, what is your dream and why? Again, happy graduation day and thank you.